right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Jay-Z was in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't really associate Pittsburgh with Jay-Z. Jay-Z was on a recruiting trail yesterday, or a couple days back, for Zion Williamson. Duke was playing Pittsburgh, and by the way, Duke got the win. Not only did Duke get the win, they got a huge cosign from one of the biggest artists ever, one of the most influential figures in my era and in previous eras as well, Jay-Z. We obviously know that Jay-Z has a great position over at Puma, but not only does he have that, he's the CEO, founder of Rocnation Sports, Rocnation. We know Rocnation is very established in the music game. They got some of the biggest artists in the world, from Meek Mill to Rihanna. They've had some of the biggest, right? But they're also starting to make their mark in the sports world, from clients like Rudy Gay, Justice Winslow, Kevin Durant's their biggest client by far. They're starting to make some strides in the sports world. So when you see a guy like Jay-Z in Pittsburgh to watch Duke play, you know what it's about. He's recruiting Zion Williamson. I've been wondering when Jay-Z's going to make another home run hire. He's had Kevin Durant for a few years now. What's going to be his next staple signing? It looks like he's going all in on Zion. We know why he's there. And he might be there to watch RJ Barrett and Cam Reddish as well. He probably wants RJ or Zion. He believes RJ's getting a lot of James Harden comparisons. With the ball that Harden's playing right now, you want RJ Barrett if you can get him. Zion's getting, I don't even want to talk about the comparisons to Zion, because there really ain't a comparison to Zion. We ain't never seen anything like that. All right, so he would want either of those two guys. I'm watching this closely, man. We'll check back here later on in the year. I'm sure Jay-Z, if he wanted to, got a meeting with Zion that night. Nobody would ever know about it. He could probably meet with RJ and Zion behind the scenes. They're technically not supposed to talk to sports agencies, but nobody will ever find out. If you don't think these agencies are recruiting these one-and-done talents right now, you're only kidding yourself. These guys are getting recruited by agencies heavily. They just don't lose in the tournament, and the next day they announce, hey, without any thought or consideration, I'm going to sign with this agency. That's been working under the table all the time. These agencies start recruiting these guys at the high school level, all right? Like, that's just the reality situation. A guy as special as Zion, he doesn't strike me as a Rocnation type of a guy, but he did acknowledge after the game. I'm summarizing here, not quoting him directly. He was like, it's cool to see an artist that's the GOAT, be at your game, watch your courtside, and I'm sure he's somebody that Zion has listened to recently. He's a young guy, so he's missed a lot of Jay-Z's older projects, but he's been able to listen to projects like 444 Magna Carta, and he knows who the hell Jay is, right? So the fact that legend is coming to watch you, Jay-Z is not in Pittsburgh because he wants to see Duke play Pittsburgh on a Monday night. That's not why he's there, all right? There's a bigger play and picture for Jay-Z, and maybe even for Zion or RJ Barrett. It is to sign one of these coveted talent guys that will most likely be number 1 and number 2 in the 2019 NBA draft come June. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Teleferro. Mr. Teleferro.
Mr. Teleferro.
Mr. Teleferro.
Shout out to Mr. Teleferro.
You're watching Mr. Teleferro TV.
Mr. Teleferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.